What's up, gods and goddesses? This is your girl, C, the spiritual goddess here, bringing you your forecast for the month of September. My nails are not done, so don't judge my nails. I'm having a self-love weekend, so I'm getting everything prepared. So, okay, Cancer, so we're going to get into this reading here. I did get this request from a good friend of mine, Annette. I love Annette too. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. And also Tanika, my cousin. Shout out to Tanika. They requested Cancers. I want to give a shout out to Annette because Annette actually was one of the people who got a free reading. I do free readings on my Facebook page, so make sure you follow me there. Or if you do want a reading from me, I do have a special going on for $5. For 5 text questions, text the word psychic to the number here. So, spirits, what is the energy surrounding Cancers for the month of September? What message do you want to give Cancers for the month of September? Let's see. What message do you want to give spirits? What message do you want to give to our Cancers? Message. Spirits, what message do you want to give to our Cancers? All right, Cancers. This is a very interesting reading, actually. Okay, so Cancers, we have past, present, and future. This reading is not necessarily a bad reading. Well, no reading is a bad reading. I always look at, readings as a warning or every reading is a good reading. It gives you some clarity. So this reading is one of those type of readings here. You do have hope in the past position, light in the present, and then heartache and loss. What I'm picking up for you, Cancers, is a lot of you have been coming out of a bad time. Earlier this year, it seems like things may have been going back to back for you. Some of you may have recently moved to a new place, or you made a good, what I'm getting from hope, good, you made the good out of a bad situation. That's what I'm getting. One thing about you, Cancers, the light isn't, I like to say Cancers carry a lot of light. Light is within them. They carry a lot of emotions. Some people think Cancers are too emotional, but that's if you look at emotions as a bad thing. Emotions, good or bad, universe doesn't know any good or bad. It's a good thing. And you just carry a lot of light. You carry your emotions on your sleeve, and I actually find that to be beautiful because you're not afraid to communicate your emotions. Now, sometimes it may come out wrong, but you're not afraid to communicate your emotions. And I feel like we have, a lot of us, that's a problem that we have. With that being said, even though you may have had an emotional time, you still had hope. It's like, Cancers, deep down, whether you know this or not, whether you admit this, you can always see like the potential on the other side. You can see the light. That's why I say you carry light at the end of the tunnel. Some people might like to say you're not in reality. I don't think so. I think you're more in reality because you can actually see what's on the other side if you do the work. Where the problem comes in with you with Cancer is sometimes you don't do the work, and this is what's happening because just like I said, light. I get this for Cancers. Like, light is in the present position. Right now you're exuding light. You know what I mean? You're you made something good and out of bad, and now, everything is coming to fruition. Things are starting to slowly but surely work for you. And everything's working for you. But see, here's the thing with you, Cancer, and this is what I'm getting here. You don't deal with your heartache. I feel like you're never going to be satisfied with anything that you have because you have to deal with your heartache and loss. I feel like a lot of you may have some hurt. Some of you I see is just either getting out of a relationship or a bad situation. Or maybe you had a friend you thought that was away and they weren't. Some of you, maybe a death in the family or someone who you love dearly. I always say, like, maybe I see some of you who are going through a divorce. I always say, or, a breakup relationship. Like, leaving relationship, a breakup is like death. I know that's hard to say, but they're not, it's not the same, but it's similar. You have to grieve that person still. You have to go through acceptance, There's a part of you that's in denial that this is not ending when you know the relationship is ending. I feel like some of you are going through that, and you need to go ahead and sit in that for a minute, because if you don't, you're never, no matter what's good you have in energy, you're never like you have light surrounding you. You see what I'm saying? You have positivity surrounding you, but you're not going to be satisfied until you deal with that. You need to close those doors and close those chapters. What I would suggest doing, and I like to suggest this to a lot of my clients, any of you who are regulars who know this, because what I'm seeing, Cancer, is that you need to get some closure. Sometimes we depend on people to get closure, and that's not fair, because at the end of the day, we're only humans. It's not good to really depend on people to get our closure every time. Sometimes you have to get your closure on your own, because some people may not be where you are vibrationally. Where they can acknowledge what they did wrong, or they can apologize to you. Some people may not be where you are. Some people just don't feel sorry for what they did. Some people, sometimes some situations, there's no answer to. But you got to learn to get closure in that situation. What I would suggest doing, I like to say, I guess you could say it's a ritual or spell. It's a little spell I say that I've made. I like to suggest to my clients, and this is probably not an old spell. This is probably something that people do. But what I like to tell my clients, especially with those who's dealing with childhood hurt or anything, any closure that they need, write a letter. Don't use pencil, because I see some of you, y'all like things to be perfect. You're a little OCD. You don't need that. I want you to take this in pen, ink. Get some paper. And if you have multiple situations, write separate letters. This might be a lot of work for some of you all, because Cancers, I do see some of you hold on to things. What I want you to do here, though, is write a letter of everything you want to say to someone, or about a situation that has hurt you or done you wrong. Write everything you feel. Feel that, S-H-I-T. I don't want to cuss, but feel that stuff. Like when you're writing, if you're crying while you're writing this, and I see some of you doing this, write it. Then light a white candle. Light a white candle. And burn each and every one of those letters. Like sign it with your date, like sincerely. Write who it's for and burn it. And while you're burning it, I want you to visualize just letting go. Like letting your feelings and emotions go. If you have to cry while you're burning it, do all of that. I feel like some of you guys are sitting in this hurt and loss, and you need to let it go. If you don't do that, the blessings that you have created for yourself, you're not going to feel. It's not going to mean anything to you until you deal with that. And it's okay to deal with that. You're not a weak person for wanting to deal with this. So what I would suggest doing for you, Cancer, is to just go ahead and grieve and deal with this. Some of you, I don't know why I see some of you reaching out to me for an in-depth reading. If you do want to do that, Cancers, definitely feel free. But I want you to try that. And then what I want you to do, Cancers, for me, and years later, if this works out for you, or I do see this working out for you, when you feel like, you're able to enjoy those blessings, feel free to come back on here and write me, and let me know how this works, and just tell me your story. I'm interested to hear it. But yeah, Cancers, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely leave me some comments below if this resonates with you. I hope this made some sense here. Don't forget, like I said, if you do want to do a personal reading, you can feel free to reach out and for the 5-question special. Also, one of my lovely supporters, someone who got a free reading from me on my live on my Facebook page, they requested that I do a actually do like a virtual tip jar. I'm usually the type of person that's against like just asking for money. I like to just give. But you know what? I'm not going to deny anyone who wants to give me a blessing. If you do want to give me a blessing or anything like that, if you want to leave a blessing for me, definitely leave. You can feel free to cash at me. I do ask that you just put for blessing, because I do my tarot readings on Cash App, so I can know what that's for. You can feel free to send me $1 or whatever you want to send. I'll be happy for it. I'm not going to deny any blessings. It's not a requirement, but if you do, if something resonated with you, or you just have the feeling to give anonymously, this will be anonymous. Just feel free to leave it, and I really do appreciate that. Also, too, I do have some more videos I'm going to be uploading soon. for some manifestation that I feel that would really be helpful to my Cancers. So definitely make sure you have that bell button on so you won't miss out on any of those there. So until then, gods or goddesses, I love you guys. I love you so much, Cancers. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Until next time, see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.